happiness, and Wesco boots. This is my Wesco boot review. These are all the Wescos that I have. 5 pairs here, it seems like. I want you to know that I love all boots. I love most boots. There's not any one boot company that that I like more than another. My boots are kind of like my friends. You know, I'm the kind of guy, when I'm with you, we're best friends, and that's how it is. When I'm with my other friend, I'm best friends with him. And so when I wear a pair of boots, I really love them, the boots that I have in my collection. And so I keep switching favorites. It really depends on what I have on. Right now I have the Red Wing Brooks Brothers 2936 linemans on right now on my feet. But we're going to talk about Wesco boots. Wesco, West Coast Boot Company, founded in 1918, is located in Scappoose, Oregon, here on the West Coast. We're filming in California, so they are probably, I don't know, 8 hours north of here. We have a lot of different boots here. These boots here that I wear for work sometimes, I bought these used. They were not all the way broken in. I think they call them the Highliner. And Chris Warren or any Wesco experts watching this, please correct me in the comments. They have the linesman's patch right here. And they also, you can order on the linesman's. Now I don't know if you can see, but there is an extra layer of sole right there. It's not a double, it's just, it stops right about at the linesman patch and goes all the way back to the heel. And so that plus the lineman patch makes it real difficult to break in. And these were not broken in when I got them. I've broken in some. I love wearing them. I've worn them a lot. They're still not broken in. They also have, I don't know if you can see, there's a little piece of metal right there on the heel to just kind of keep the heel from getting gouged as you're climbing up those pegs on probably on power poles. They also have the Vibram mini lug sole. I really like the mini lug sole. I know lots of people in these work boots in the Pacific Northwest wear the 100 lug sole, but it just, for carpentry, for what I do, it picks up a lot of rocks and ends up scratching floors and stuff like that. So the crepe sole I wear a lot, but in these type of boots I love the mini lug. I had a pair of Wesco Volt, which are linesman's boots like this. They're about 16 inches, and I really loved them. They were a used pair that I got. They were just a little bit too small. My toes were rubbing on the end, and so I sold them. They were a brown colored pair of Wesco Volt, and I really recommend those. Those are amazing if you love tall boots. What I have over here also is a pair of Wesco Jobmasters in redwood. I also got these used. I have worn these several times. You know, my Brannock size on one foot is 10 1/4, and on the other foot is 10 3/4. So in most shoes, I feel really comfortable with a 10 1/2. And I want to let you know that everything that I've ordered or have bought from Wesco is 10 1/2 D, and it all fits me right on. I don't know if I'm a Wesco guy, but they make shoes that fit my feet really well, and they are very close just to your normal size when you order a pair of Wescos. These are the Jobmaster lace to toe. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyes and 5 speed hooks, another eye at the top. I also have some custom Jobmasters here that I bought used, brand new in the box used, and you can see on these, this is the standard toe. You see how the vamp is, how the stitching is. It's way different. This one's the lace to toe style. This is the standard style. The lace to toe I have is the Vibram 100 lug sole, and this is also the mini lug, which I prefer, the Vibram mini lug on these custom Jobmasters. They have custom stitching. If you order boots from Wesco, you can just pick out everything, the color of the eyes, the color of the speed hooks, the color of the stitching, the type of toe. These are steel toe, as are these Highliners, and that's what I wear for work. So these ultimately will get rotated, if I can ever bring myself to do it, into the work collection. Now that we have dispensed with the work boots, by the way, the redwood they are a soft toe. It is a structured toe, but it is a soft toe. Some of my favorite boots, period, that I have are the Wesco Warren. They are named after a fine gentleman, Chris Warren. He is, I think his title, I can be corrected on this, is Global Sales Manager, and so that covers just about everything. But this guy does cover everything. And these boots were named after him. He is a wonderful young man, very polite, knowledgeable, helpful, and just amazingly excellent at his job. My first pair of the Warrens that I got were the navy wax-fleshed Warren. These are the V-bar, I call them. Some people do. I think they're the Vibram 700 sole, I think it's called. And you'll notice I have kilties and everything. Sometimes I kind of mix and match kiltie colors. This navy wax flesh has the dress toe, as do my other black ones here, you're going to see in a second. Lots of people call these, when you order a cap toe, you can order this with the cap toe or without. I prefer the cap toe. The cap toe was just a way to make the toe last longer for workers and miners and loggers back in the day. Now we have steel toe. But I like the look of the cap toe. They call it the dress toe. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually, the little holes punched in it on this. People call that brogue when there's holes punched in it. And when I got these boots, I just fell in love with the Warren with the navy wax flesh. And I had missed out and didn't buy at the time the 100th anniversary Wesco boots that they were selling, black with a green sole. And so I contacted Chris Warren, and I was up for another pair of Wescos, and I wanted that, and they're not making it anymore. And what he made me was a pair of the Warren in black T-core Horwing horsehide, and it is a beautiful boot. It is a 6-inch. This is a 7-inch. It's just a little bit lower. I don't know if you can tell that from here. And it has the green sole. It has the Dr. Soul's green sole, just like the anniversary ones had. So he managed to scrape one set of those soles together for me, and I really appreciate it. Also, I want to let you know or talk to you about the toe choices when you're at Wesco. This is the navy wax flesh. I think they call this the round toe. And this other toe is the boss toe. So I'm looking at notes here sometimes. This other toe is the boss toe. Okay? The round toe looks a little bit rounder and bigger. But the reason I ordered the boss toe, I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit more sprung. Can you see that? Can you see the toe going up? I like that look of the sprung toe. And so the boss has that sprung toe look. Also, if you'll notice, these are half soles. They stop right here. There's the half sole here and then the heel. And the wax flesh, those are the black ones, is the sole goes all the way through. So in case you're wondering when you're ordering how that looks, when you have the half sole, you just look at that big, thick piece of leather. Maybe you ordered a double midsole, and that can be doubled, and then the stacked leather heel and the heel cap. But when you order the full sole, you get that black stripe going through there. And a lot of people prefer that look of the black stripe. It's obviously more durable because you don't have leather here that's going to wear out as quickly. Just gouging it, stepping on things, and or getting wet. Whereas the rubber sole is obviously rubber and more durable. I wanted to talk to you also about height. The redwoods are 10. I believe that I know that they look the same height, but these are 8 inches. These linesman boots and the Jobmasters are 10, but these have a little bit taller heel on. And so when I measure boots, and I think they do it the same, I measure from the top of the heel, not the bottom of the heel, the top of the heel. They're about 12 inches, both of them. But from the top of the heel to the top, I think these are 9 and I think these are 10. Or no, I'm sorry, these are 8, and I believe both of these are 7, and then the black ones are 6. Let me grab my notes here real quick. Sorry, a couple more things I wanted to tell you. If you want to follow me on Instagram, if you don't already, you can just look me up at Happiness Carpenter on Instagram, and you'll see just a lot of my pictures. I post hopefully a couple times a week. I also have Facebook groups. I have one called the California Boot Collectors Association, the CBCA. And it's for California guys. If you're here in California and you want to join a group, it's a very small group at this time. We're looking for more membership because what we want to do ultimately is to be able to have some meetups and exchanges and coffee clatches and stuff like that here, maybe in LA or Northern California, and then at some point combined. So if you're in California and you're interested in meeting some of these guys that are really into boot collecting in person, and being more involved in that way, join the California Boot Collectors Association on Facebook. You'll see it with a California flag when you look it up. Also, I am having a group called Red Wing and Other Boots for Work and Fashion. I think that just about includes everything. We get work guys going off on dress guys and dress guys not wanting to see work boots. And then we got Red Wing purists and every other kind of purist about boots, Thorogood, Wesco, Whites, and all these different guys, Nicks, that are purists about those. The Red Wing and Other Boots for Work and Fashion is really, Red Wing is very, very prevalent and kind of an entry level for a lot of guys, and so it covers everything, and so it's a really chill group. And if you see that one, you'll see this same cowhide with a top hat and a black pair of boots. That's Red Wing and Other Boots for Work and Fashion, so join that one if you'd like to join that. Let's see if I got everything that I wanted to tell you. It seems like I did. So thank you for joining today. Thank you for liking and subscribing. The Carpenter loves you. The Carpenter loves boots, but people are more important than boots. So hobbies are very good. Your family and your job are more important. So when you buy boots, buy what you can. Stay within budget, and hope these videos help you to know which ones are right for you. Happiness.